According to Paul Reed, a medical doctor, half of Americans will get diagnosed with a mental disorder sometime in their lifetime, with the most common disorder being an anxiety disorder. And there are many leading factors to anxiety, and much can have a hinder on one's life. Sometimes people have a hard time clearing their mind. However, one proven way has been exercising. Mental health and physical health are closely linked, and what is good for the body is probably good for your mind as well. After I exercise, I always feel better because I get my body moving, and with many changes going on in my life right now, I often get very anxious and previously struggled with mental health. Incorporating this into my routine has significantly cleared my mind and helped me in so many ways. The most important thing is finding what you enjoy to move your body, which is going to encourage you to do it more. For example, I love going on long walks and going to hot yoga, and doing those things just makes me enjoy it more and want to do it more. And as many people try to cope with mental health, exercise is the best way to ease your symptoms of common disorders, such as anxiety and depression, improving cognitive function, as well as enhancing your mood. So first of all, one of the issues is anxiety and depression. Does it improve your mental health, or does it only make it worse when you incorporate exercising? The opposers claim that too much exercise can have negative impacts on your mental health. Mariah Kohut wrote an article called Exercise, How Much is Too Much, goes on to explain that people who have worked out alongside their depression and anxiety have only gotten worse than better. She also says that working out too much is going to further yourself into depression, hence why it's claimed to not be good to improve your mental health. But now, I believe that everything comes in moderation, and it shouldn't be overworked into your body. In fact, a Mayo Clinic article titled Depression and Anxiety, Exercise Eases Symptoms, written by the Mayo Clinic staff, says that exercise does in fact improve and reduce the symptoms of anxiety and depression. Even the slightest bit of exercise is able to improve your mental health. Doesn't have to be super hard exercises, but just getting out for a bike ride, going for a walk, or even just cleaning around your house is going to have significant improvement on your mental health because you're getting your body moving and you're incorporating something instead of just sitting around. And not all exercise has to have a negative impact. It's more about what is going to be good for your body and what you will enjoy, since everyone's at a different place in their mental health and where they're at physically. So another correlation with mental health is your cognitive function. According to Kohut, there can be poor psychological and emotional outcomes when it comes to exercise and mental health. She mentions a study that Yale University did that tested what exercise is able to improve your mental health. This study found that people who exercised too much were worse than those who didn't even exercise at all. That being said, those people sunk into their mental health and neglected their life. And this declined their cognitive function because when you neglect, that can also lead to poor coping skills. However, Reed's article, Physical Activity is Good for the Mind and Body, says that exercise is not only physically improving you, but it can improve your brain's health. Our brain is one of the most important organs, and I agree, exercise can only make it better. This helps us to think clear, but also helps us cope in a healthy way, because many people suffering from depression and anxiety, they resort to unhealthy ways to cope, such as alcohol, overeating, or just sleeping all the time. And it's so easy to fall into these unhealthy habits and unhealthy ways to cope, but learning to cope is a good cognitive function, which exercise is able to do for you. Finally, does exercise improve your overall mood when it comes to your mental health? Paige Wayner claims that not everyone feels good after they exercise. This means after a workout, they may feel in a slump and isolate themselves. And mood does factor mental health, because if you're in a bad mood, you're going to feel bad. Hence, when you're in a good mood, you're going to feel a little more happier. And it can conclude it's not going to improve your mental health. And I firmly believe that exercise does correlate with your mood, which can ease mental health. And Mayo Clinic staff say that exercise releases the feel-good endorphins, which are neurotransmitters that are able to control your mood. Exercise also increases your well-being to give you energy and feel more at ease. If you exercise, you're going to feel good in order to ease symptoms of anxiety and depression. So we have seen the main topics that go along with exercise and mental health, as well as seeing both viewpoints. Too much exercise is claimed to worsen your mental health, where I believe that everything in moderation is good for you and the mind, and finding what is best for you and your body to move. As many people neglect life with depression, it's harder to stay in a workout routine, where exercise does improve brain function to help you learn. And many find that when they exercise, their mood worsens, but from personal experience, I feel more motivated and I have a clear mind, and I find myself much happier. Now, I want you to find your favorite activity to move your body, because it will not only make you feel good, but ease your symptoms to make you live life happier and healthier.